Hey again, geeks. Today is day 2 of Nonstop Shot, and this is episode 1 of day 1. I broke my sunglasses just now.
You broke your sunglasses for real?
No!
Yeah, they just broke. All I did was open them, and it was like, nope.
How'd you break them? You took them off.
All I did was open them.
She's like, whip, bam, done.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
$5 at Walmart. That's what you get.
Can you just take
There's
them
your
down?
problem.
They're,
They're just shot.
yeah,
Snaps
unless you
right
can like
off.
weld
We
plastic.
need some tack glue. That'll
Yeah,
work.
tactical.
Yeah, no, they're done. Here you go. Have some
Oh, I'm so sorry,
sunglass
Dad.
bits. It's cool. I'm so fancy. There we go.
You didn't want to wear those anyway, did you?
I didn't want
No,
those.
no, I'm
Forget
over
those
it.
sunglasses. They're stupid. I hate them.
bored with them anyway.
So you can buy sunglasses. And
So it looks like I need to buy sunglasses in Vegas.
We're
It'll be cheap.
everybody likes this. There's this
It
good
won't be $40 for cheap, sir.
Yeah, it'll be $40 for this same pair that I spent $5 on when I was at Walmart. I'm just gonna hold them like this. I'll be so fancy. Excuse me.
The most fans.
No, what did you say? Oh, okay, we're good. Pardon me?
You're just too fancy.
I'm
I already
so
know.
fancy. You already know. We're not exactly in the fast lane. I'll show you.
Traffic.
Technically we're in the
Kinda
fast
kicked
lane,
in.
but we have traffic, so it's not going really fast.
Yeah.
We are cruising at a mind-boggling 40 miles per hour. Yeah!
It's pretty intense.
But at least we have like pretty scenery. Check this out. They're like hills, like real hills, not like Wisconsin drumlins, like real hills. They're pretty, and I like them. Colorado is a pretty state. I've never been to Colorado. This is my first time, and I know I'm not like stopping anywhere and getting to like, I don't know. This is my sightseeing. I don't get to. We just don't have the time to like drive to some sort of touristy attraction or something. Sometime I want to go out and do the touristy stuff. Maybe take like 2 weeks and like go out and see the Grand Canyon, and I don't even know. It would be nice though. But for now, I'll just enjoy the hills. So I don't know if I mentioned actually, this is episode 1 of day 2. I don't know how many of these I'm going to be posting. It's just it's freeform, Lana. You come up with a lot of ideas. I'm just going to kind of post as it works out. I recorded 2 videos yesterday. At the hotel last night, I managed to upload 1. So I still have another to go. That's probably what I'll do tonight. We still have like some 700 odd miles to go, which means we've traveled like 1,100, which is great. But we still have like a good 10 hours of driving, which Nero is gonna do all of it, right? Just pedal to the metal. Let's go, all of it.
Beast mode.
Beast mode.
Okay,
do
fine.
it.
Okay, fine.
James Yeager's doing 25 hours straight. You can do 10 hours straight.
You can do that.
Oh, I forget.
Yeah,
Look at that. Look at that baby face. You don't have enough beard to accomplish that. Grow a beard already. Where's your manhood?
I'm sorry.
You should be sorry. I'm embarrassed for you.
Thanks.
I know.
Appreciate it. I'll grow one eventually.
Eventually. You have to
Yeah.
get to dad level.
Exactly.
This is Sparta. Prepare for beard glory.
That's that next level.
It is. I have no idea what I was talking about. Dad, get me back on track. Where was I?
Now that you were talking about your video.
How we're gonna make episodes.
Oh,
for you
episodes.
guys.
Yes. So this is how I'm doing the out to SHOT Show. But once I'm at SHOT Show, I'm gonna try and find a balance between like longer videos and
Shorter.
less of them. So you still get content, but you're not overwhelmed with like a 4-hour video. Because I did say I'd give you non-stop coverage, so I'm just gonna keep on filming.
Oh, you're calling it non-stop shot.
Non-stop shot. Aw, yeah.
Hashtag non-stop shot.
Look at you all hip with the hashtags.
Hashtag.
I mean,
Shot show.
sorry.
Hashtag
You were
shot
cool,
show.
Dad.
2015. Hashtag
Yeah.
non-stop shot.
Hashtag road
Hashtag
trip.
hashtag.
Hashtag. So when I get to the hotel tonight, I'll upload those remaining videos. Hopefully our Wi-Fi is better than it has been these past 3 years, and I can get both of the videos done in a reasonable amount of time. It would be really nice. But what's like? Sorry, go on.
But
I
either
interrupted.
way, it'll be like you get to be one of us. Like you get to hang out with us because they're episodes of just enjoying SHOT. I'm excited.
I'm gonna take you with me for the whole trip. So go walking from the hotel to SHOT, walking around, checking out the booths. And this year will be a better year for me to try doing things this way because like the first year that I went, I had to spend like, I swear, most of my time, like just 75% of my time wasn't recording videos. It was convincing vendors to let me film their products and film with them.
How many people?
That was
heard of
such a
YouTube
pain.
back then?
Yeah, because 4 years ago, YouTube was still like emerging as this new social media platform. And like everyday people were like, yeah, I watch YouTube videos. But businesses were like, what? There's a YouTube? What?
I don't do that.
I don't do that.
We don't do that
We don't
internet
do
here.
that internet stuff. And I mean, I'm not saying that there isn't merit to putting in ads in, you know, your gun mags, but today a lot of people are just living online because it's so convenient. You have your cell phone, you have your tablet or your, you know, iPad or whatever, or you have like, my mom has that, what's it called, the Samsung Note or whatever,
yeah.
where it's like a crossover between it's an enormous cell phone, so it's halfway tablet, halfway cell phone.
So I remember me walking up to a couple of booths, and it kind of went like this. You sheepishly walk up and ask to talk to their social media or media representative. And if you got someone even to respond to you without first trying to talk to me, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Then once you did get, after a 15-minute wait, literally a 15 to 20-minute wait,
Or more.
you'd get it, or they would just flat out ignore you. So
Yep.
you'd get someone from their media department, and they'd say, "So, did you want a media package? Did you need to take some pictures? No, we want to do a video. You mean like recording a video? Yeah. Okay, well."
Is this going into a movie or what?
We're gonna have to get someone else for that. We'll have to. I'm gonna have to check back with you. Can you hold on? You know, another 10 minutes goes by. Oh, you know, the guy who does all of our video recording is not here right now. Can you come back? Or if we're lucky enough, you'd get someone to talk to. He would talk to you about the product right off the bat. Do a really, really good presentation, right? And then you'd say, okay, can you just say that again on video? And then it would be half as good, or he would stutter and stumble and
Get freaked out and nervous
right? Because people just weren't doing that beyond like Nothing Fancy. It really wasn't that popular.
And even Nothing Fancy didn't have that. Like, not everybody at SHOT knew who Nothing Fancy was. In the internet gun community, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I know Nothing, TNP, yeah, all that. But people in, you know, the actual real person-to-person world, there would be a lot of times where I'd go to a booth and I'd be like, yeah, I kind of do it. If you ever heard of Nothing Fancy, I do something similar where I record videos.
His glory, but to
No.
kind of give a reference, but
He was kind of a pioneer in that space.
yeah. But you know, let's be fair. The big ones did, of course, know who
Yeah,
he was.
Totally.
They were on
Obviously,
point.
right?
Yeah.
So, but not everybody knew.
Yeah. So sometimes that helped. Like, oh, okay, I know about, you know, his kind of videos. All right, I have an idea of what's going on now. And some people didn't like they make internet for computers. They do that now. You know, like it was still just so new.
What I liked about that experience, though, was it was a super ego check. You really get the sense of how small you are in this industry.
Oh yeah.
When you go to SHOT Show, if you think you've arrived, go ahead and go to SHOT Show.
Right.
People don't recognize you out of the 70,000.
So you're just a tiny fish in a very big like ocean.
It does feel
I'm like
an
a-
ocean.
I'm like a goldfish in the Pacific when I go to SHOT. But
It's fun though.
it's fun, and I get a lot of benefit out of it. I make a lot of content. I get to check out a lot of cool gear. I meet some neat people, and it helps me to continue making videos for the rest of the year.
What was most memorable for you walking around the floor that very first year? Bring me through some of that
Yeah,
experience.
I didn't get a chance to go that first time.
That first year, the biggest thing I remember was just how overwhelmed I was with how many people there are. Like, you hear 70,000 people, but when you think about it, there are towns that aren't 70,000 people. You know, can you imagine walking around every single person in your entire town in one convention hall? Like, it's
What was that first moment that brought you into that realization? What exactly was happening?
When I first walked to, it was at the Sands Expo, which that's where it's been the last few years. It'll probably be there for another few years before they change venues, which I haven't heard of any plans to change venues. But you walk into the convention center and immediately you see everybody, all the huge crowd that's going to shop. When you get to the convention floor where the trade show actually is, you walk through these doors and you see all of the booths and all the people and all the gear, and my jaw just dropped. It was on the floor.
It was like elbow to elbow.
It was. It's like going to Disneyland or Disney World for the first time, except instead of Disney-related stuff, it's all shooting, hunting, outdoors. So like Disney middle of the summer, that's kind of what it's like at SHOT middle of the winter.
Kind of like a dream.
It's really exciting. As overwhelming as it was also cool to have that opportunity to meet all these gun people in one place. And I made a lot of friends that year. A lot of the gun bloggers, people who were writing about guns, even if they weren't doing YouTube videos, they were, you know, taking up some of that internet presence.
Okay, so that was
in the firearms world.
Year. How did the second year differ from that?
The second year was a little less like intimidating and overwhelming because I had an idea of how big it was. I had an idea of what I wanted to do to approach my videography. Like, I already had a better idea of what to tell vendors who didn't know who I was when I walked up. Like, hey, this is what I do. Here's my business card. You know, you can check out my videos here. And
so you were a little bit more polished?
I was more polished and more confident, which helped too. I mean, I was still stressed out and I was still flubbing things up as far as like getting nervous and tongue-tied. But it was...
Like right now. No,
like always. What's new?
So you're a little more confident. Did you do more videos or was it about the same?
I definitely did more videos. It was like...
First year, second year?
First year I did like 23. Second year I did like 60, like 58 or 60. It was between 50 and 60. It wasn't over 60, that's for sure. So I had a better format. After the first year, I went home and planned, and I spent like on and off a whole year just preparing and planning like how I was going to approach SHOT the second year so that it wasn't as like
what kind of things overwhelming. Did you plan out? That's a lot of planning.
I planned out how I was going to make use of the media room and filming because I needed the media room's internet connection to upload videos, but I need to actually be out on the convention floor to record the videos. So I scheduled out time for what vendors I was going to hit, what times, when I was going to stop by the media room and spend time uploading, and I also polished my, pitch, I guess, to vendors.
Elevator speech?
My elevator speech of who I was, what I was doing.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it really helped, I guess, convince people that they should spend 5-10 minutes of their time with me talking about their products. And I had the first year to say, hey, look at all the benefit. These are some examples of how this helped people to have their videos recorded with me.
Was that second year Bartell or Bartlett? What was the
Bartlett?
Bartlett? The round safe?
Bartell, I think. Bartell round safes.
Wow, they really freaked out over. I think that was the second year, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they had just a crazy response. They sent me an email.
The CEO called you on your cell phone.
Yep, and then he called me. I was like, who is this? Because especially the first couple of years of having a business phone, I was really nervous about answering it because I'm not very social. I don't like talking on the phone. I'm awful on the phone. You know how bad I am on camera? I'm like 10 times worse on the phone. It's embarrassing. But I'm picking up, I'm like, hello, this is Destiny from Fate of Destiny. How may I help you? Oh, look it, there's a ski lift. Look it, there are people skiing. Can you see that? Hush. I'm trying to get that.
This is that we're driving into here.
And we're driving into the Eisenhower Tunnel.
Wow.
There were tiny little people on that ski lift. I've only ever seen ski lifts in movies. How ridiculous is that? But yeah, that second year, I just had a lot better grasp of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to get out of SHOT Show. Oh yeah, I was on the phone with Bartel and the CEO calls. He's like, yeah, hi, I think his name is David so-and-so from Bartel Round Safes, and I just really wanted to thank you for doing that video with us that you recorded at SHOT Show. We had a crazy, awesome response. Our phones were ringing off the hook. We got a lot of business out of that, and I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate as a business owner that you're going out and doing what you do. And even though it was only a few minutes of video, it really paid a lot of dividends for us in exposure. So thank you for taking the time to record with us. They weren't even going to
go. I remember chatting with them.
Yep, they were planning. They weren't even sure.
Just decided to go. So I hope they are doing well.
I do too. Yeah. They were really nice people, and I think their safes are really cool. They're really pretty. You could tell they put a whole lot of work into them.
It's like a lazy Susan of gun safes.
It is like a lazy Susan of gun safes. They're quite a conversation piece. I still want one.
So that was year 2.
So that was the second year.
Through a lot of planning.
Yep, and by the third year, I was like...
I kind of remember, of course, because I've been through all of these with you.
Yep, you've been every shot with me.
Kind of like a military operation, right? I think there are some people that kind of go with the flow. There was no going with the flow on this.
No. Nope. Everything was tightly scheduled.
It was all about getting content out.
Yep.
But even on like you were going to mention, the third year, you kind of improved on that implementation as well, didn't you?
She had me working like nonstop.
Yeah, I drove you into the ground, but you were a tank awesome. About it. It was great.
I liked it, but
so what was the difference between year 2's workflow and year 3's workflow? How did that? I mean, were you able to do 75 videos?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Well, when I came home from SHOT that second year, I analyzed everything about what I did and looked at any room for. Oh wow, jeez, it's so pretty. Do you see this?
In front of us there?
This is so pretty. Holy cow!
That's snow-capped.
It's way prettier than Wisconsin.
Is this mountain yet? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think
to a Wisconsinite, it's a mountain.
Tell me whether or not that's a mountain. I don't know.
Yeah, y'all can let me know.
Are these mountains or are these not their mountains?
Right. So that second year, I went home and I hyper scrutinized all of the time that I was spending talking with vendors and in the media room trying to upload videos and walking to and from, and every minute that I could trim that was, could be used to something better or more productive, I did. So even taking water breaks or food breaks or whatever, I streamlined that. I streamlined how I was going to physically transport the recorded material from the cameras to the computer so that I could get it uploading and processing like as fast as humanly possible. And I really have to give credit to my brother and my dad, because we looked at this plan that we had come up with, and they really just knocked it out. We were working nonstop. My dad and my brother were both like just such workers.
I processed video nonstop that whole,
yep.
that whole show.
I think you just stayed in the media room and pretty much the whole time, and we just kept recording videos and kept bringing in new content and kept going. And I pretty much didn't stop. When I got worn out, I took a 5-hour and had like a granola bar.
Water.
Well, Nero carried a Camelback, so I didn't even stop for water. I drank water on the floor from the Camelback. And that's why we were so like perfectly tuned. I really don't think we could get, if we got any more videos, it would be like 77 instead of 75.
We hit max capacity.
Yeah, we've hit the point of diminishing returns. Which is part of why I want to take a different approach this year. I don't think I can do any better.
In its approach to, they don't favor the short videos. Anyway, it's not about the number of videos, but the content and how long people are watching it.
Yeah. So I'm going to cater a little bit more to that style and keep my videos, try to find a balance between longer videos, but not so long that you have to sit down for 3 hours to watch them. Instead, I'm going to try and keep them, I don't know, around like 30 minutes or so. So it's a good balance between getting a lot of information out to you so you can get a huge taste of the experience walking around, looking at the booths, and instead of just 1 or 2 products at the booths, we'll look at everything that's there so you can really live it with me, you know? Like, I really want you to come to SHOT Show with me, walk along next to me and get the whole experience. So the people who couldn't afford to come out or couldn't get off work or weren't, just plain didn't have the opportunity to go, you can see really what it's like.
There's a lot of pressure on you, though.
Yeah, that means I'll be on camera all the time. And that does mean that you'll get some more awkward Destiny than usual. You'll get more of my, mistakes or me being nervous or whatever. So,
Awkward.
yeah, as usual. But I really do think it's going to be a more thorough delivery of content. You'll get a better picture.
Better non-stop shot. Hashtag non-stop shot.
Hashtag non-stop shot.
Non-stop shot.
You.
And I hope you get to meet up with some other YouTubers, too.
I know, I love that part. I like to make sure I say hello to my friends, and during the nights I'm gonna try and go and hang out with people. I mean, I'm sure I'll have some videos that need uploading, so I'll have to spend some downtime in the hotel processing and getting videos running, and I'm hoping I shelled out a little more. I saved up more and shelled out more for the hotel room, so I'm hoping that this nicer place will have a better internet connection. Because the last couple of years where we've been staying has not had great internet.
Well,
Yeah.
It's been difficult.
Right.
It's been really off. Actually, last year they cut the internet to 1 device, which is ridiculous. I couldn't even put 2 laptops crunching video at the same time. I could only have 1. It was stupid. I was frustrated with that, which is also part of why I made sure to find a better place to stay. Oh my glob, what is this? It's beautiful. I want to see mountains, Gandalf. Mountains. Like that. It's so beautiful. So you'll get a whole lot more awkward, goofy nonsense. Oh, and driving means that I get the opportunity to carry comfortably instead of having to worry about all that, like, TSA nonsense. I mean, you can bring guns through the airport. It's just...
I can bring hand sanitizer, a big bottle of it.
Yeah. I do what I want. I didn't have to pick and choose which makeup I brought. I could bring my own shampoo instead of those tiny little travel bottles.
I brought my man shampoo, so I don't have to...
Man shampoo, so you don't have to use mine?
Shampoo. It's
That's silly.
Because, I don't have that...
Oh, yeah, they have,
so
like...
I gotta make up for it somehow.
Yeah. And you didn't want to use the, like, lime coconut scented hotel shampoo. It's okay, they have matching like coconut cinnamon lotion to go with it.
It's just
So excited. Oh my god, it's so good. So good.
That's a lot.
Girl, that's insane. Alright, well, I don't want to talk your ear off. We have plenty more hours of driving to go, so I might have another update for you. But I think I might not want to record anything until we actually get to Vegas. Because otherwise, you're just sitting in the car playing I Spy with me for like 4 hours.
That sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it.
I spy
something mountain.
That is blue.
Is it the sky?
Yes. How'd you guess?
I'm super good at this. All right, guys. Well, I'm excited. I will see you guys in Vegas. And in the meantime, feel free to hit me up on Facebook I changed it from, the business page is no longer Fate of Destiny. It's now, the URL is still the Fate of Destiny, but the page, if you go to search it, it's Guns, Gear, and Fitness. And I'll be posting content up there periodically throughout the week. And then YouTube, the URL is still youtube.com/Fate of Destiny, obviously, but I'm branding everything with Guns, Gear, and Fitness. So the Facebook, the YouTube, the website is going to be gunsgearandfitness.com, and I'll be posting up my SHOT Show content up there instead of at like the Arms Guide or fateofdestiny.com. It's all going to be Guns, Gear, and Fitness now. And oh yeah, hit me up on Instagram at Fate of Destiny, Twitter at Fate of Destiny. I'll keep posting pictures and things. Once I get to Vegas, I'll have more interesting pictures instead of just me sitting in the car forever.